Hello everyone, wishing you all a wonderful and blessed Saturday. So starting with a motivational quote. Don't be pushed away by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. I repeat, don't be pushed away by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. So once I have read a story regarding the frogs. So the group of frogs decided to climb over the tree. One particular frog from this group succeeded in climbing the tree, but the other frogs were not able to climb the tree. So while they were not able to do it, they were discouraging this particular frog not to climb the tree. But this particular frog goes on climbing that particular tree and reaches the determination. So it reaches the goal. After reaching there, it encourages others to come over or to climb over. Actually, the group of frogs, those who were accompanying this particular frog, they were not encouraging this particular frog to climb the tree. But this frog thought that they are all encouraging this to climb the tree. This particular frog thought it that way. So it goes on climbing. But actually this frog was a deaf frog. If he would have heard the discouraging words, this particular frog would not have climbed in his lifetime. So avoid the negativity and receive the positivity. Stay positive. Be positive always in every situation. So that's what this point also, this motivational quotes also leads us to. So be led by the dreams in your heart. So you have to follow your dreams, not others' dreams, so that you will be reaching the destination, success. So today we will discuss natural resources. A new chapter, natural resources. So we will be learning about air, water, soil and its pollution. These are very familiar to us. Though it is very familiar, just we will discuss what is air, what is air pollution, its causes, what is water pollution, its causes and its effects, soil pollution, soil erosion, all those things we will discuss. So air, water, soil and its pollution, and at the same time we will be discussing the biogeochemical cycle. So biogeochemical is the very important topic in this chapter. The rest all these are very familiar. We are very familiar with this topic. So biogeochemical is the very important topic. So starting with the natural resources. So when we learn about the natural resources, जैसे कि आस-पास की natural resources जैसे कि air है, water है, soil है, what we call it as atmosphere. Okay, we call it as atmosphere. So if you understand these three, our earth is the combination of these three. So if you understand air, water and soil, our earth is the combination of these three. As I have told you just now, the earth is the combination of these three. So the air, this region is termed as atmospheric region. And the solid part, that we can call it as crust, and we call it as lithosphere. So we call it as lithosphere. And water, that which consists of liquid part, that we call it as hydrosphere. Okay, so the air is considered as atmospheric region, solid part, lithosphere, and liquid part, hydrosphere. We call it as crust region as well as the water, liquid region. Okay, so with these three conditions, our earth is creating a living condition. So with these three conditions, our earth is creating a living condition. So because of these three conditions, they are creating, that's what we can call it as, that's what we can call our earth as biosphere. Because of these three conditions, we can call our earth as biosphere. And we have learned also the varieties of plants and animals in the diversity chapter. So diverse organisms we have learned, isn't it? So other than earth, we have never heard any of the planet that we can survive. Have you heard about any of the planets that the human beings can survive? No, the Earth is the only planet that where life exists. So that's what we have learned. So importance of air is not only to impart oxygen as well as the carbon dioxide. There are some other functions too. So you may be knowing that there is no atmosphere in the moon. Even if you organized to provide oxygen there, artificial oxygen, or it is not possible. Okay, so air is behaving as a thermoregulator. Air is behaving as a thermoregulator, or we can say heat regulator. So air is behaving as a thermoregulator or heat regulator. We know that temperature of the earth, daytime it is increasing since there is sun, and in the night time it is decreasing. So due to this atmosphere has an important role. So what is the role of the atmosphere? They will be regulating the temperature of the earth. That's what we are having a steady temperature. Okay, so that's what it is, being balanced. In the moon and all, we know that survival is not possible, because in the daytime they will be having -200, and the night time it will be having -100, 110 and all. So we will not be able to survive there. Okay, we cannot survive in the moon. But air, the sun and the moon are sun and the moon are closer to the earth planet. Though it is closer, but the atmosphere can play an important role in regulating the temperature, so that the temperature remains steady here. So air is working as a regulator. Okay, air is working as a regulator. We can say that air is a back conductor of heat. Since air is working as a regulator, so more heat, excess heat or excess cold, not allowing these conditions to exist. So remaining the steady temperature. So air will be providing nitrogen, oxygen, and it provides carbon dioxide. Okay, air provides nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. So we know the importance of water. So how much water is important to us? How much water is required for the living organisms? We all know that. So pure water is very, very important in our lives. We know it. And soil. At the same time, we know about soil. Without soil, we will not be able to plant. Okay, we will not be able, the plant will not exist if there is no soil. Then how we will get the food? Without soil, there is no plant. If there is no plant, then there is no food. Then how we will survive? So these are all necessary. Air, water, soil, these are all necessary in our life. So these are useful and natural, we call it as resources, natural resources. Okay, so these are all necessary in our life, and these which are useful, we call it as resources. So, and from the nature, if we get directly these resources, then we call it as natural resources. Okay, from the nature, when we get it directly, then we call it as natural resources. See, we got these natural resources, but what we have done? What we have done to these natural resources? We have polluted it. So we have air pollution, we have water pollution, we have soil pollution, we have polluted the water, we have polluted the air, we have polluted the soil. So let's see about the pollution. So what is pollution, children? Pollution means any undesirable changes that takes place in the resources. We can call it as pollution. Okay, any undesirable changes. So what are the undesirable changes? We know that. Okay, if any undesirable changes that which occur in water, either in soil, water reservoir, we can call it as water pollution. If any undesirable changes that which is taking place in the soil, we can call it as soil pollution. And if any undesirable changes that we release in the atmosphere, the air, that we can call it as air pollution. So pollution means any of the undesirable changes that which we cause to the resources. Okay, so that is the definition for the pollution. So pollution means any of the undesirable changes if we cause for any of these resources. We are learning about the natural resources. What are the natural resources we are learning here? We are learning air, we are learning water, we are learning soil. So any of the undesirable changes if we cause to these resources, that means air, water or soil, we can call it as air pollution, water pollution and soil pollution respectively. Now let us learn about the pollutants. So what are pollutants? जो चीज pollute करती है, no, the things that which cause pollution are termed as pollutants. Pollution we have learned any undesirable changes that which occurs in the any of these resources like water, soil and air we have learned. And here the pollutants, things that cause pollution, जो चीज इसको pollute करती है उसी को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Pollutants बोलते हैं. So material of those substances that degrade the quality of the water, either the quality of the soil or the quality of the air, then we can call it as pollutants. If it degrade the quality of the particular resources, then we can call it as pollutants. Next we will learn about the air pollution. So what is air pollution? Air pollution, as I have told you, any undesirable changes that which we cause to the atmosphere, that it may be due to the carbon dioxide, nitrogen, sulfur dioxide, then CFCs we were using in the refrigerators and all CFCs nowadays, the different gases they are using, carbon monoxide, all these causes air pollution. So in our next class we will learn more details about the air pollution, its causes, its effects, soil pollution, its causes, effect, water pollution, its causes and effects. So just we had an introductory part to the natural resources. In the next class we will learn detailed study about these pollutions. So stay healthy, stay blessed, think positive, be positive always. May God bless you all. Thank you.